Lord be with you. Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you for the year that has passed, even as it has been filled with unexpected challenges, separation, and learning. Through it, you have provided us not only with knowledge, but with wisdom. As we celebrate the class of 2024, we ask your blessings upon us and our time together. We give thanks for the ways this class has grown in the past year, for their leadership in the middle school, for the ways they have excelled, and for the ways they have encouraged one another to strive to lead the way. Amen.
Hello, middle school students and families. Welcome to the 2020 award ceremony. This is a day to recognize all of you with the many talents that you have in the arts, in athletics, and in academics. We look forward to recognizing all of those special talents today. Without further ado, I hand you off to Mr. Ruth.
Hello, middle school students, families, and friends. I hope you're doing well and looking forward to returning to school in August. We have missed you. Today, we will share the academic, art, and athletic accomplishments of middle school students. I'm grateful for all your teachers working together to make this a special ending to the year for you and your families. We are all very proud of your efforts and accomplishments. To the class of 2024, thank you. Many of you have attended the middle school since grade 5, and your future looks bright. We have some special thoughts on each of you later in this program. Finally, we will close with our traditional end-of-year slideshow that will capture the many positive memories from this school year. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the program with your family. We are all so proud of you and look forward to seeing you soon.
Hello, I'm Ms. Schultz, Dean of Students and 6th grade English teacher. It brings me great pleasure to present the 6th grade English Award to a student who always brings his best game to every class period. His heart and his spirit are bigger than any giants could ever be. Once he realizes how amazing he is going to be unstoppable. I present this award to Santi Robles. Congratulations.
This year's English 7 Award recognizes a student whose enthusiasm about self-expression and about life is boundless. Whether voicing carefully considered opinions in class, writing fluid and persuasive essays, or creating new and exciting worlds in creative work, this student has consistently demonstrated her excitement and talent in the English classroom. I am proud to present this award to Annie Guerin.
The 6th grade math award goes to a young lady who was eager to get started with online learning before the first lesson plan was ever posted. She worked diligently to complete every single math assignment that was given her during our unusual 3rd trimester. I appreciated her almost daily check-ins with me on Google Meet to ask questions and get clarification about concepts she didn't quite understand. During the first 2 trimesters, when this young lady got up to explain a problem at the board, her classmates sat up straight and listened attentively. I'm sure they already know who I'm talking about. Miss Zoe Killian, congratulations.
For the Grade 7 Math Award, this student has demonstrated perseverance, hard work, and a great attitude. I would like to congratulate Logan Brown. Logan Brown came in as a new student to Rabun Gap and didn't have the same math background as his peers. He quickly worked hard and became a top-performing student. Logan embraced the process of math, failing and learning from his mistakes and continuing to grow. I feel like this is something we should all strive for. Once again, congratulations, Logan Brown.
This year's 6th grade World History and Geography Award goes to a student who has a mind for thinking historically. Her smile upon entering a room is contagious, and her mannerly demeanor is to be admired. She does not hesitate to carefully and gently share her opinions or questions in class if she has them, and her life experiences outside of the United States made her a valuable asset to our course. She's a hard worker, and it's been a joy to watch her vibrant personality blossom throughout the year. This year's 6th grade World History and Geography Award goes to Kendall Weiser. This year's 7th grade United States History and Geography Award was a tough decision. With so many deserving students, it was hard to narrow it down to just one. There was one student that stuck out, however. She was always prepared, ready to engage, and headed into assignments with a get-it-done mentality. She was always quick with a kind word and a common-sense approach that we all needed from time to time. Though I love all of you very much and I will miss you dearly, this year's 7th grade United States History and Geography Award goes to Taylor Nickerson. Congrats, Tay-Tay.
My 6th grade Science Award recipient is McKenna Bilbrey. McKenna is highly interested in the science, and her achievement is driven by her curiosity in the subject. McKenna has an incredible imagination and a curiosity for the world around her, and this shows in her work. She is an explorer by nature, and I couldn't be more pleased with her effort this year. I look forward to watching her progress in years to come. Congratulations, McKenna, on a job well done. My Science Award winner for 7th grade is Connor Lombard. Connor has impressed me with his dedication all year. I've had the pleasure of watching Connor morph from a somewhat struggling 6th grader into a solid A science student. He's given me his absolute best effort this year. His grades have been a reflection of his interest in science, and moreover, he continues to push his own limits by improving rapidly on his weaknesses. I am very proud of his efforts this year and commend him on a job well done.
This year's World Language 6 Award is presented to a student who has excelled in Mandarin, Spanish, and French. Her enthusiasm for each and every day was clear to all her language teachers. Her bright energy, curiosity, eagerness to practice her new skills, and overall leadership in the classroom make her an exemplary student of global cultures. This award goes to Abigail Brenner. This year's French 1A Award is presented to a student whose excitement about learning languages shines through his written work, his speaking skills, and his interest in all aspects of French-speaking cultures around the world. I am proud to present this award to Julian Mulholland.
The Mandarin 1A Award goes to a student that hit the ground running this year. She is driven to acquire new vocabulary, humble in her successes, and commits to overcoming her setbacks, which is the biggest strength for a language learner. It was great to finally have this year's winner in my class again after a 2-year absence, because I honestly wish I could have her back next year. Congratulations, Lily Godwin.
This year's Spanish 1A Award is presented to a student who displays an unusual depth of commitment to pursuing proficiency in the Spanish language. He asks questions, makes you engage, and encourages his peers to want to learn. He has strong work ethic and unwavering persistence to correctly learn and pronounce every new word. During online learning, he has been to every class meeting, asked questions daily, and continued to be insistent on learning the material even at a distance. The Spanish 1A Award goes to Zimmy Killian.
The 6th grade art award goes to Sarah Childs. Sarah has a deep passion for the arts. She's a standout creative student who takes every project and makes it uniquely her own. Sarah's creative wheels are always turning, and she has an art-making practice in and out of school. The 7th grade art award goes to Savannah Jones. Savannah is a kind, hardworking student whose creativity is overflowing. I have been blown away by her dedication during online learning and her ability to creatively approach every project. Savannah has a natural curiosity for the arts and thrives to learn as much as she can. Savannah has grown immensely this year in the arts, and I know she will be a leader in the program next year. The 7th grade PE award goes to Bryce Phillips. Bryce is a standout athlete with notable drive, motivation, and dedication. Bryce was a leader in class through his actions and exemplified a hardworking student athlete.
The award for 6th grade singers goes to a young lady who goes above and beyond in everything she does. She is a leader in her parts section and is the first one to practice outside of the class. This award goes to Caroline Carmack. This year's 6th grade Showstoppers Award goes to a young man who surprised all of us with his natural talent and charismatic stage presence. I'm looking forward to seeing him on the Rabun Gap stage for years to come. This award goes to Alan Arbeiter. The award for 7th grade singers goes to a young lady who tirelessly works on her music. She can be counted on to audition for every solo, to learn every part, and go above and beyond in every aspect of our choir. This award goes to Arabella Nepa. The 7th grade Showstoppers Award will be going to a young lady who is a fantastic leader in our middle school performing arts community. She goes out of her way to assist her classmates. She works hard not just for the benefit of her own performance, but for the production as a whole. This award goes to Kite Stribling. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge some outstanding achievements within our junior thespian troupe. Since 1929, the International Thespian Society, the student honorary division of the Educational Theater Association, has worked to promote theater arts in education. The organization is named for Thespis, the Greek who, according to legend, stepped out from the chorus and became the first actor. Students become members by earning points for their work. Junior thespian membership is granted for the performance of meritorious work in the theater arts that meets the International Thespian Society's guidelines. Points are earned for hours spent in rehearsal and performance, working on production crews, working in the box office, doing committee work, and other junior thespian projects. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge some outstanding achievements within our troupe. This year, we had 14 junior apprentices who have earned enough points to be inducted into the troupe, but due to COVID-19, we were never able to have a formal induction ceremony. So I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome them to the troupe now. Wyatt Arbeiter, McKenna Bilberry, Jansen Davis, Sarah Childs, Hannah Dimmler, Lillian Godwin, Vivian Gao, Abigail Hartridge, Mandy He, Kotono Izuma, Cassidy Klimacheski, Andrew Lancaster, Zoe Weems, and Kendall Weiser. I would also like to recognize some students who earned their 2-star, 3-star, and even 5-star junior thespian honors by putting in over 100 hours of work on performances and productions. Our 2-star thespians achieving 100 hours of work: Annie Guerin, Lillian Godwin, Mandy He, Cassidy Klimacheski, and Kite Stribling. Our 3-star thespians achieving 150 hours of work: Morgan Mesher and Abigail Brenner. And our 5-star thespian and this year's troupe president achieving 250 hours worth of work, Elizabeth Brenner. Spirit Award winners are chosen for their positivity and exemplary contribution to the Rabun Gap school community, and there is no question that Abigail Hartridge personifies this in every way. Abby brings energy and excitement to every assignment. Her infectious smile brings joy to everyone she comes in contact with, and her positive attitude always makes her a pleasure to work with. This year's Spirit of Rabun Gap Award for 6th grade goes to Abigail Hartridge.
This year's 7th grade Spirit of Rabun Gap Award recipient could have received awards in many subjects. Her variety of talents and contributions, both inside and outside the academic classroom, showed us that she was a strong contender for this very special award. This student has consistently performed at the highest levels academically. Her work earns excellent grades, but more importantly, it always demonstrates deep and careful thought and genuine curiosity. This student's ability to use both analytical and creative skills is a rare and impressive feat. Most importantly, this student has demonstrated the strength of her character in all that she does. She is a sought-after teammate for projects and activities, a friend both silly and serious, and a source of joy to those around her. She speaks her mind to all with bravery, calm, and compassion. I am proud to present this award to my advisee, Savannah Jones.
Congratulations to all the grade 6 and 7 students who received recognition for academic and art accomplishments. We're very proud of you. Next, we will hear from grade 8 teachers who will recognize the academic accomplishments and passions of grade 8 students.
The 8th grade English award goes to a young lady who has tirelessly exceeded expectations this year. She is an avid reader and she consistently writes thorough and thoughtful essays. She can be counted on to contribute to class discussions, and while she is passionate in her own beliefs, she is always willing to listen and consider a topic from someone else's perspective. She is a joy to teach, and it is my pleasure to congratulate Elizabeth Brenner. The English Immersion Award goes to a student who has worked extremely hard to improve her English in both academic and social settings. At the beginning of the year, she hesitated to even raise her hand in class, and by the time we left for spring break, she was singing and dancing in the spring musical. I am so proud of her for pushing herself to take advantage of the opportunities at Rabun Gap, and it is my pleasure to give this award to Guo Xiaowen, or Vivian.
The 8th grade award this year goes to someone who has a vast willingness to learn. He challenged himself and his peers, and he kept me on my toes. His work ethic and natural curiosity helped create the perfect class. The 8th grade math award this year goes to Parker Stribling.
The 8th grade PE award is given to the student who has made the most progress over the school year. This student exhibits the qualities of a great teammate and tireless worker, which were clearly evident each day during class. I have noticed this award winner build confidence while also improving her skills in each sport she participated in. It is my pleasure to award Angelica Van Flork with this year's Grade 8 PE award. The Grade 8 Science Award was very difficult to assign to just one student. I considered many qualified students for this award, but there was one student who exemplified their best in and out of the classroom. This student was detailed with her work, punctual every day, and volunteered to help other classmates who needed help on difficult topics regarding science. From a shy and timid student on day one, she has blossomed into a confident and cheerful young woman who has earned the respect of her peers. The Grade 8 Science Award is presented to Yu Meng Ha Mandy.
The 8th grade History Award goes to a student that has shown engagement with history inside and outside the classroom. His knowledge and passion for the subject has allowed him to be versed on issues and areas that span the globe. He should be proud of the work he has done in 8th grade, and I look forward to watching his potential blossom in the years to come. Congratulations, Maddox Anderson. And as a special treat for him, Chongqi Fang Kong Dong. I hope the wait was worth it. The 8th grade Mandarin 1B award goes to a student who has tirelessly put up with me for 4 years now in the middle school. Her weekly drive to master this new language has been ceaseless, and that includes the 6 weeks she was out of school altogether. She seeks out extra help, looks to push herself beyond the basic requirements for class, including extra lessons with me during online learning this trimester. And I can't wait for the day she sets foot in China and sees all her hard work pay off. This year's award goes to Penelope Hilson.
This year's French award is presented to a student who has been a calm, consistent, and curious presence in our classroom. Her bravery in practicing new grammar aloud is rivaled only by her beautiful literary writing in French and her genuine interest in all aspects of global culture. I am proud to present this award to Ellie Weatherly.
The 8th grade Spanish 1B award goes to a highly deserving candidate. From the first day, he showed diligent preparation and set the standard for excellence in the classroom. He is kind, hardworking, and attentive, always quick to grasp new grammar concepts and try to incorporate new vocabulary into his writing and speaking. He contributes to class every day with his quiet yet engaged demeanor. He shows an interest in gaining cultural knowledge and pursuing proficiency in the Spanish language. The Spanish 1B award goes to Daniel Jones.
The recipient for this award stands out with her love for the arts, attention to detail, craftsmanship, and work ethic. She makes work that is original and exceeds all expectations. She's a model student in the art and will continue to set a high bar in her art classes for years to come. It is my pleasure to award Gracie Scott with this year's 8th grade Art Award.
The award for 8th grade singer goes to a student who made every effort this year to become the best singer she could be, using tutorial time to learn her part, auditioning for All-State Chorus, and earning a solo in District 14 Honors Chorus in the fall. This year's award goes to Lydia Goff. The award for 8th grade Showstoppers goes to a young lady who spent much of the year working behind the scenes. Running sound and making costumes can often be a thankless job, so I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Ruth Mecki-Lozano for all of your fantastic work this year. Congratulations on receiving the 8th grade Showstoppers Award.
The Spirit of Rabun Gap Award goes to an 8th grader who exemplifies our motto, Lead the Way. She is a member of our student council, a tireless athlete, and a model student. Most importantly, however, this student is a good friend to all. She will share a laugh with an old friend and then turn around and encourage a brand new student. She is always ready to lend a helping hand, and whether she's in the classroom or on the field, she uplifts everyone around her. I am proud and pleased to give this honor to Georgia Mattis.
On behalf of the student government, I would like to extend a big thank you to Georgia Mattis and Cyrus Manoogian for their leadership throughout the year. I appreciate the way you two get along with your peers and lead by example. Thank you for your help with organizing the dances, sharing the responsibility of making announcements at lunch, and being a positive role model to the underclassmen. I encourage you both to seek out opportunities for leadership at the upper school and continue to lead the way.
Thank you, Ms. Kina, and congratulations to all of our Grade 8 recipients on your accomplishments for this year. Next, Coach Earnhardt will share athletic awards for the fall and winter seasons from his office in the Andrew Ritchie Gymnasium. Our athletes demonstrate great sportsmanship at every event, match, and game. This is a true testament of your character and the efforts of our coaches to teach you the importance of sportsmanship. I'm proud of all of our athletes and coaches and their efforts this year. Coach Earnhardt, take it away.
All right, I'd like to welcome everyone this afternoon as we go over the Middle School Athletic Awards for the 2019-2020 academic year. First, Middle School Girls Tennis Leadership Award, Angelica Van Flork. The Coaches Award, Sophia Moore. Most Improved, Gracie Queen. For Middle School Boys Tennis, the Leadership Award, Eli Stockton. Coaches Award, Andrew Tench. Most Improved, Bryce Phillips. For Middle School Cross Country, Leadership Award, Jonathan Wirt. The Coaches Award, Georgia Mattis. And Most Improved, Sophie Weatherly. For Middle School Volleyball, the Leadership Award, Taylor Nickerson. Coaches Award, Arabella Nepa. And Most Improved, Savannah Jones. Middle School Boys Soccer, Leadership, Sean Zavala. The Coaches Award, Charlie Hall. And Most Improved, Maddox Anderson. Middle School Boys Swimming, the Leadership Award, Parker Stribling. Coaches Award, Cyrus Manugian. And Most Improved, Grant Liverman. The Middle School Girls Swimming, Coaches Award, Kate Stribling. Another Coaches Award, Sydney Sullivan. And Most Improved, Lily Godwin. Now to the winner, Middle School Wrestling, Leadership Award, Aiden McMullen. Coaches Award, Dylan Kirkland. And Most Improved, Julian Mulholland. Girls Basketball, the Leadership Award, Georgia Mattis. Coaches Award, Carson Hill. And Most Improved, Ellie Weatherly. Boys Basketball, Leadership Award, Daniel Jones. Coaches Award, Logan Brown. And Most Improved, Davis Hill. Congratulations to all these athletes. Have a great summer.
The middle school operates so well because I have a great team around me. All that we provide our students is a culmination of the efforts of this team. As the leader of the team, my hope is that we have been good role models for you, which helps shape your work ethic, your passion for learning, and deep appreciation for doing the right thing. Your teachers are also role models and made an impact on who you are today. You are the next generation of leaders in our community. We believe in you and know your future is bright. Many thanks to all our parents who have stood by and been great partners in the middle school journey. We want to wish you all a safe and enjoyable summer. Best wishes to the class of 2024. Next is Chaplain Mary with the benediction.
The Lord be with you. Let us pray. Gracious God, the time has come for our middle school faculty and staff to release the care of the class of 2024. handing them over and into a new and different experience at the upper school. We thank you for the love of our teachers and staff that they have shown this class and for the passion with which they have approached the various vocations to which you have called them. We know we can never give them all that they will need, but we pray what we have given them will be enough. Be with them this summer in their time of Sabbath. May it be a time of restoration, recreation, and renewal, so that they may return to Rabun Gap, ready not only to take their place among their classmates, but also lead the way. You are ever constant in your faithfulness to us. May we be ever constant in our desire to show ourselves worthy. Amen.
Ephraim Ote, I am jealous of your artistic abilities. Disappointed I could not see your lacrosse skills this year, and you show great design capabilities with STEM projects. Maddox Payne, you are very creative, have great ideas, and think outside the box. You are able to get along with anyone, and I enjoyed our talks about Jeeps. Gracie Scott, you are kind and have an honest soul, an amazing basketball player for your age, and you never stop smiling. Ellie Weatherly, easily the best laugh at Rabun Gap. Great all-around athlete, soccer especially, basketball is next. Ideal student, top of your class. Danielle Wu, you make me laugh, smile every time I see you. Multi-sport athlete, very talented. Bright student with great study habits, and also you will never beat me in basketball. Deirdre Black, I appreciate your love for science experiments or explosions. I enjoy watching you create artwork. You are very understanding towards others. Lily Godwin, you ask great, thoughtful questions. I see great leadership qualities in you. You provoke elaborate discussions with others, myself included. Kotono Izuma, I will miss reminding you to tie your shoe. You are very easy to talk to. You are eager to learn and keep others on track. Mo Mesher, you are an extremely talented performer, much smarter than you give yourself credit for, can take over a room because others care and listen to you.
Elizabeth Brenner, you are kind to all, you live your faith, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on stage in the high school productions. Vivian Guo, you started off serious and studious. Slowly but surely we got to know you. I can't wait to see what you will accomplish next year. Manuel Hernandez Plaza, even though you're a surfer, you fit right into this mountain setting, and you have enjoyed all that boarding school has to offer. Dawson Kirkland, you love to read. You're very quiet and E-period, but you are really noisy and make me laugh during yearbook. Cyrus Manugian, you prove that leaders can lead quietly. You are careful and considerate. I hope you continue to pursue leadership opportunities in high school. Georgia Mattis, you are a ray of sunshine. I always count on you to check up on other students. Varsity soccer will be there for you next spring. Sophia Moore, you are so quiet in 6th grade, but you are a vivacious and chatty 8th grader. I'm sorry we gave up advisory lunches. Maybe we can organize an advisory reunion lunch. Coleman Smith, there might not have been a yearbook without your help. I don't know who is going to help me with tech issues next year. Next year, you could be on stage or behind the scenes. You are great at both. Stella Vogelbacher, I think you might have read every book in the middle school library. I still have some of your sketches on my whiteboard, and your sweet thank you notes and words of encouragement meant a lot to me during online learning.
Each year, I reflect on those for which I am thankful. And yes, that is the correct way to phrase that. And this year, I'm especially thankful for my advisees. I have enjoyed seeing them each day and every Monday during our COVID meetings. I am thankful for Nick, for your honesty, for your opening up through the year, and for your resiliency through tough times. I'm thankful for Amelia, for your smile that can light up a room, for owning your emotions, and sharing your passions, especially Tom Holland. I'm thankful for Hione, for your ability to adapt to life here, for your willingness to always try, and your amazing speed on the soccer field. I'm thankful for Mandy, for your excellent work ethic, for playful teasing of my Mandarin, and your courage to learn a world away from home. I'm thankful for Ruth, for your baking prowess, for sharing your faith, and your willingness to grow and learn from our talks. I am thankful for Giselle, for your great musical performance, for your wonderful parents, and your dedication to overcoming obstacles. I am thankful for Eli, for your constant kayak stories, for sticking with Mandarin, and being the stable center of the group. I am thankful for Evan, for being the first one I see most mornings, for your maturation this year, and all the Star Wars memes. And I am thankful for Angelica, for a great day on the mountain with Thomasu, supporting Hazel Talks, and for Edison's clout goggles.
When I think about my 8th grade advisory, I think about all those wonderful mornings we spent together talking about positive things that happened that week or weekend, even if it may have been difficult for some of you. I think about you all working for your Bob Ross party and all the good times we had together. When I think of Penelope, I think of an excellent, reliable, and hardworking student, a talented dancer, and she is just exceptionally creative. When I think of Aiden, I think of a talented kayaker. I think of how he's a passionate multi-sport student athlete, and he is just playfully sarcastic student with a great sense of humor. When I think of Nolan, I think of a lighthearted, fun, and easygoing kid. He is dedicated, focused, and always working hard in school. I also think of how he is a talented, devoted soccer player. When I think of Annalise, I think of an honest, genuine, and giving student. She's a skilled and resilient volleyball player, and she is hardworking, detail-oriented, and an outstanding student. When I think of Charlie, I think of a gifted multi-sport student athlete who is also a talented kayaker, and despite always leaving his binder in my art room, he was always successful as a student, and he was always thoughtful and hardworking. When I think of Parker, I think of a standout, dedicated, humble, and goal-oriented student. He was always positive, kind, and genuine. And I didn't really know this, he's a talented actor. When I think of Hannah Jane, I think of a powerhouse in volleyball. She was always outgoing, fun, and generous, and a gifted singer who used her gifts in chapel.
I'd like to share some reflections of my time with the advisory group this year. Maddox Anderson, you're silly but we love you. You make us all smile. We've missed hearing you squeal. At least you do it with style. Peyton Brady, dear Peyton, we've enjoyed having you as a part of our team. Keeping the boys straight in advisory was a full-time job, it seemed. Jansen Davis, you're quiet and you're graceful. You've got a kind heart. I wish we had longer with you before it was time to depart. Lydia Goff, she's small but mighty. You should hear that girl sing. I wish she liked math more, but music's her thing. Daniel Jones, he's smart and trustworthy. He's a friend to us all, but boy can he compete when it comes to basketball. Isabella Martinez, she's a dark-headed beauty. I think we all can agree, but sometimes she's loud. Or is it just me? Avery Miller. She's quiet and loves animals, Isabella's best friend, one whose integrity and character I can always depend. Sydney Sullivan. A great personality with a genuine smile, Sydney loves to sing and swim or just chat for a while. Sean Zavala. His parents went to school here. He's got lots of swag. The girls think he's dreamy, but he'd rather play tag.
Congratulations, class of 2024. We miss you.